Hey Aquarius, it's Gwen. I have a general reading for you, and this is timeless. A lot of my readings are going to change to timeless because time is an illusion. So, how can I tell when this message is going to be for you? You know, time is fluid. So, this is a timeless read. It's going to reach you when you need to hear these messages. I love you guys, okay? We're using the Literary Witches Oracle today. This is a general read, so take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want your own personal private reading, reach out to me. All my information is in the box. I love you guys. I love my subscribers. Thank you for the good karma donations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you guys. Thank you for reaching out for a reading. Thank you for commenting, for interacting with me, showing me love. I love you, okay? So, yeah, heavy Aquarius in your chart. This might be for you. Or, you know, cross watchers, you're always welcome here too. So let's see what's going on. 5 cards out from the Literary Witches Oracle today. Angela Carter with Identity. Okay. Wolf coming in. She actually wrote about are you having trouble connecting your thoughts with your words? Holy cow. Like Little Red Riding Hood and Beauty and the Beast, but like in a darker aspect. Okay, she loved to depict showgirls, trapeze artists, things like that. This is a card about you figuring out who you are during this awakening process. Okay. I'm noticing there's a lot of focus here on the clothing in these cards. Clothing. Okay? And I even wore something really fancy for this. So, like, maybe it's about appearances. Keeping up with appearances. There is blood dripping into this wolf's mouth. And the wolf is about an inner expansion as well. And I see all these blossoms here. And the showgirl aspect is really standing out in that card to me. So, like, it's this quote-unquote show. Stay with me now. It takes me a minute to build a story here. Let's get my glasses on. This is Little Riding. Little Riding. I wanted to say Little Red Riding Hood now. Yeah, again, Little Red Riding Hood. The story of Little Red Riding Hood. So, roles, who you are, and investigating identities. And I clarified that card. Yeah, she was fascinated with feminine performance. So is there a feminine that's for putting on an act, a performance? Okay. But somebody deeply inside is fearful and very sad. Okay. The moon speaks to illusion. The moon speaks to secrets, falsehood, deceit, fear. And the 5 of Cups is, you know, focusing on what's lost and not the golden cup sitting behind you. Deep sadness about a situation, about your own identity. So we're going to go next. Let's move on. The white dress is reversed. See, I'm telling you, there's a lot of focus, and even on the witches here, on what they're wearing. Okay? The white dress. And it's reversed. So, what's the white dress about? Looks like purity to me. Appearances, society, and gender. Somebody really actually could be going through an identity crisis, you know, where they're actually, this is even coming through, changing their gender here. Or putting on a show and sad about it, afraid to make that change. Okay? Yeah. But because it's reversed, I feel like that's being released. I feel like somebody's taking off the white dress and doing some shadow work, actually, because loss is here next. A lot. Mary Shelley actually wrote about Frankenstein. Okay, and it's not. We're all been misled about Frankenstein, by the way, and I'm glad that Mary Shelley is here. I have to at least read this part of it. Oh, the white dress. What's this? Backtrack. Sorry, the white dress. What's it clarified with? This white dress. The lovers. And strength reversed. Okay. So it's about choices too. Okay. Lovers is always about choices in love. It could also be about a connection. Appearances within a love connection. Within, your partnership here. Roles being played. What roles are being played here? And somebody's like Leo's. Okay, I got Gemini energy coming into this reading. And now I've also got Leo. You could have that in your chart. But strength reverse is feeling weak, feeling very weak in this connection. Feeling like somebody's being overbearing, a coward, fearful, shy, lack of discipline, control, or patience. That's what was clarifying that white dress. The loss could be that you are in a depressed state as well. Depression comes out. You could have suffered a lot of losses back to back to back. Mary Shelley lost her, let's just go there again. She lost her mother, her husband, and her 3 children. Her life was as harrowing as her famous novel. Okay. Frankenstein isn't the garish zombie story we've seen in pop culture, inspired by scientific discussions of the day and the complex feelings Mary Shelley had about parenting. Frankenstein is a painful tale about the creation of life and what happens to shunned, abandoned children. I feel like for some reason you are feeling shunned in a situation, abandoned in a situation, at a loss for words, depressed. I'm telling you, these hands in the sky, I know they're representing Frankenstein here, and the lightning bolts, it's about epiphanies and revelations coming from above. So, yeah, I feel like you're doing shadow work when it comes to also your own toxic behaviors there in the center, laying things to rest that no longer serve you, the tombstones here, and healing your wounds from childhood. And also, you just feeling a really like within a connection that was really good. It's clarified with the 2 of Cups. Okay. Now something has changed. It's over. The Death card reversed. But the Death card reverse is like, I'm unwilling to let go of this. Even though I know it'll be good for me to forgive and forget and let go, there's just a resistance to it with the Death card reverse. And the Death card is the transformation. And because Death clarified loss, I'm telling you, I feel animal energy coming in. Why? I don't know. It's just all of a sudden, I just feel like there were dogs at my feet, playfully, Oh, okay, I get it now. Oh, okay, see, I had a way, I couldn't understand why I was getting oracle cards from the animal spirit kingdom for this reading. And I have them sitting out here for me, and now I know why. Because I was like, what does this have to do with anything that I'm talking about? Okay, so this loss you could have suffered recently, whether a dear family member, somebody very close to you, or an animal that you really, it was a part of you, okay? It was a beautiful connection. And so those animals, spirits are coming through today in this reading, which is fascinating. I've never really had that happen. I love this. And so these characteristics that I described may remind you of the animal that passed over. Wow, this is cool as fuck. Okay. The sandpiper. This was a very little animal, okay? Very playful, a little character, a clown, okay? This is what the sandpiper does. The sandpiper runs in and out of the surf and dips its beak into the sand and looks for treasures and whatnot. But I call him the little playful clown, so playfulness in this little animal. Card 51, which is a 6, the 51 or the 6 may resonate for that little animal, the sandpiper. Maybe your animal's name was Piper. Don't know. Now I also have a badger spirit coming through. This was a ferocious kind of character. Because badger is like really fearless and bold, right? Like mama spirit. Mama spirit coming through with the badger as well. You could have suffered. I'm going to say that too. Maybe you lost an animal during, maybe they were pregnant, the animal, and then you lost some babies or whatever. But I feel mother energy with this. So the animal really was a fierce little fuck, but also very nurturing. What is this shit? And they were like fast like a Tasmanian devil. Antelope spirit, moving super fast. And I'm feeling like this was the heartbeat, and it was just like it was their time to go. The heartbeat just stopped. The flat line right here. Aww. There's the 2, 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? I don't know what animal this is. Y'all will know. Rhino, overcome. You can overcome any obstacles. Oh, and it comes in here with this loss. And I just feel like, too, maybe you had a memorial done for this animal. Like this feels like something that you would have, this wreath, this flower thing, like at a funeral, even. Bullseye, the bullseye standing out. This little fucker had tough skin. It was ornery and stubborn. Okay, that's why I had the animals out. Thank you so much. We're going to move on. That was a beautiful little moment for the animals. Okay, so after this loss, we may have experienced some loss recently, okay, and we're really not wanting to let go because it was a beautiful connection. Okay, also could be saying that you're doing some shadow work and figuring out who you are, right? Your identity, the roles that you play, the appearances. You're taking off the mask. You're taking off the mask is what I see here. Transformation with Yumiko. Isn't it interesting how she's dressed up like a thief? Did somebody steal your heart? I don't know. She's taking a bite out of an apple. And there's an egg busted open with a bunch of little, I don't know, it's kind of crazy what this card and what's depicted. Like, look, the egg's cracked open, so that means creation, new, transformation. There's a little glove there, like a baseball glove, and so it's a time to be playful. She was very playful. She wrote about the strangest things, by the way. And she's taking a bite out of that. She's already taken a bite out of that apple. And the apple sits right here. So, let's just make sure I didn't forget any of her keywords here. Masks, becoming, and play. Yeah. She wrote bizarre stories influenced by Kafka and French literature featuring ghosts, flying heads, witch masks, incest, and bestiality. Her work will completely freak you out. Something has completely freaked you out. Aquarius. I love you guys. And provoke you with its fairy tale logic. Fairy tales being depicted here too. You're letting go of the fairy tale and you're taking a bite out of the apple. What does the apple stand for? Your senses, hunger, and sex. Okay? There's a real theme in this reading about your own sexuality and taking off the mask with that. And you're hungry for it. And you've already taken a bite out of it, whatever it is. Okay? And utilizing all of your senses in a situation. Your senses are transforming. Being activated, coming alive. Okay? So yes, you have to go through, okay, when I said there was maybe some depression here, deep rest. Deep rest. Sometimes our body needs the deep rest to transform. The cells are transforming inside. Okay? So now you're not being so guarded. 2 of Swords and the Hierophant reversed. Now you're not being so guarded. You're going to trust your intuition. Okay? And to not live up to societal standards or who says what is right. In a marriage, even. Roles you play in a marriage. This is throwing that shit out the window. It's time for a change. Because the apple signifies the fool's journey, the brand new beginning, the new start, taking a leap of faith. And dog energy coming out with this again. Dog, wolf energy to begin with. Dog. I think this is a dog that I'm talking about. Your dog is with you. Right behind you. The dog also speaks to your higher self, guiding you in this situation. And it's about taking a leap of faith towards purity and passion. Purity, the white rose, and passion, the red feather. And the sun is shining upon this situation. You're just sensing out the right time to take another bite. You're coming out of hermit mode. You're coming out of the darkness. Coming out of the rest. Okay. There's some conflict around you, though. There's the 5 of Wands. But look, you're protected at this time. Negative energy, fights, arguments, that kind of thing. Within a family unit, possibly, as well. And Queen of Wands reversed. Is a fire sign, not in her element. Can be cold and passive aggressive and lazy and not kind. Okay, the Queen of Wands reverse, ruthless even. Always got to have her own way. All right. You know what, Aquarius? I'm going to leave it there. This was a beautiful, beautiful reading today. Sometimes short and sweet is just the best. I'm so glad that the animal spirit came through. I hope that gets to the owners out there, the recipients. Share this video so that more people can hear the messages. You know, I love you guys. Take great care of you, and I'll be back soon. Bye.